Oh boy. There, but they are just going to spread out, so not quite going for such aggression in this round 2.
Great indeed, and I mean, Zen just standing around. Okay, now getting back to it. Virtus.pro finding at least one frag here. Bialy hitting it off. There's going to be Flash needing to find anything standing there. Very interesting. Up on a barrel, gets the first. Well done. Retreats, goes around the corner to not die into shots of Snacks. Flash is a little bit hot, and he's the last one alive. They're onto the A site, while Neo already cleans it out. Snacks. That was close. One single point of health he has. Virtus.pro securing the second. GameAgents. See how those grenades will throw. There's the first one coming. There's the second one coming. Bialy getting just 13 HP less. That's a very unfortunate outcome, as now Flav is the last one to be alive. We already saw him being last man standing in the round before. Now he tries once more. Getting Bialy would be favorable. Taz, a clean rip-off. The guillotine, the Polish guillotine in use. Virtus.pro picking up the third, and GameAgents now rotate over, but Virtus.pro, it comes down to them what kind of approach they take.
Gabeson was sitting in towards Arch, but he decides to fall back. Should still be holding off, spots them out, but Snacks takes him down. And Virtus.pro now look to collapse on towards the A-bomb site, although they don't have to commit. They could go back to B. By pushing through the smoke, Taz goes down, but Bialy gets the one trade. Still Cleave on the site. Finds 2 frags, and Snacks needs to get this trade, does finally take him down. And Zen with the AWP could have some difficulties in terms of finding Snacks here. Snacks, though, crossing back. Zen is holding the angle. Zen misses the shot. Snacks still tapping away. Oh, there we go. Snacks does just tap off the heads to close out the 1-on-2.
It's going to be your teacher, and it worked fine. Holding off just at certain angle. Zen keeps himself on high ground, but Neo finds him in the end. Well done. And that is opening up an A site where a single Gabeson needs to react to this. He's pretty much caught out in the open. His barrel probably already has been seen by Taz, and there it comes. Color is the last, versus 4.
Yeah, well, gets the 1 kill, but there was nothing to be done at that point. Push seems to be lined up from Zen, going in first up towards A long. Will he clear this close left corner? Pasha still waiting with the Mag 7, patiently biding his time, and Zen won't check the corner. Easy kill, but can Pasha get the second? Yes, he can. Switching up to the AK. Pasha once more, and he's not quite going to take down Flash. But the damage is done as Pasha already doubles down, and Neo comes in for support to find yet another frag for the CT side.
That could just work out for Virtus to at least get another one, and there is the frag onto Flash. Flav has to play on his own, finds one, hungry enough for getting second, but Bialy comes in from behind. 16-14, and GameAgents.
Pasha now does have the AWP. He's going to try and force a fight out towards mid, and there we go. He will get that opening kill fairly easily. It was then trying to get the fight himself with the rifle, but I'm not sure if he was expecting Pasha to have the AWP there. That's why I think they went for the play out mid, and instead it's an easy kill for Pasha to open things up. Gabeson has gone down towards Banana himself, and there's also apartments control for GameAgents, so they still have a fair amount of map control, but with the man disadvantage they are eventually going to need to get some trades to go their way, and that won't be too easy considering Virtus.pro seem fairly well set up. See another Molotov going in towards Banana. Their utility now is pretty much fully used on the VP side. They're going to flash their way into the peak towards Banana. Neo burns Gabeson alive there, and now the bomb is just going to come back and try and make the A play work, but there's 3 players waiting, with Pasha's AWP being one of them.
Yeah, exactly, but there's the miss from Pasha. Not should have happened. Actually gets taken down to 20 HP, and it seems the rotation now finally happens onto A side. It's going to be GameAgents making their move, while Snacks having a very, very good angle to peek out. Color does not get found. There comes a nice double from Snacks, and he seems to be hungry enough to get a third, but Flav keeps himself covered. 30 more seconds, and there's not a single frag he gets, except Bialy in the end. Neo finished it off, 7-14.
There, I think he was dinked by a P250, down to 17 HP. He's still got the AWP, but doesn't want to risk giving it away, so he will play fairly safe. And oh, Snacks does get that first pick out towards mid. There's Pasha to get a kill himself, and looks like the push should be shut down. Yeah, Taz just sprays away. Easy kills for him, even if he goes down to 6 HP.
GameAgents, they need to take control as soon as they can.
Neo has pushed all the way down Banana, so there are 4 players here ready to stop the A-site push, and Neo comes in for the flank on towards Kolor. You can see now GameAgents realizing they have no map control back towards B, and Pasha himself gets another. The AWPs are doing all the work here. Neo gets a second, pushed out through Banana, flanking them at mid, and Pasha gets another kill himself. It's all the AWPs. Zen the only man left. Oh, the timing is slightly off. Bialy comes in for the backstab as they double peek in towards him.
They're still bringing everything they can on the board. Bialy fighting that here together with his teammate. Neo throwing that all as deep as they can. Gabeson stands just in the flames. Very, very aggressive approach from him. It could have worked, but in the end, the grenades are holding them off from any kind of fast aggression. And there comes Snacks on the other side. It will be Bialy with 12 HP who needs to survive at least against that bomb. This with Color, but it would be a tough one. That's the first one. Beautifully done, but backstab from Pasha. 10-14. The double digits have arrived for the Polish powerhouse. Attitude. Though you know you're having pretty much no chance to do anything in this anymore, regarding the points, regarding the qualification, they still keep on fighting and fighting and fighting, and this is what lovely to see. As GameAgents, they more have that kind of inspiration to do so. Beating Virtus.pro is just beautiful regarding the statistics, but Virtus.pro though? That is the attitude he needs. Oh, Pasha getting nuts. Maybe another one? Yes, he does! Oh, that was a nice shot onto Flash and Kolor. Just flicking from one to another. He was actually there up in the air like a balloon.
It was in towards Long. Pushed up very, very close range. If he misses the AWP shot, he's probably dead. But instead it goes the other way. And so this time the aggression works out for Pasha. But it doesn't feel consistent to me. And oh, there we go. Pasha this time opens up. Repeat! Double
collateral!
Oh my god, it's just a shutdown. What else is there to say? Zen is the only man left.
Oh, that would have been so beautiful if you gotten that ace. At least for the motivation, at least for that spirit of Pasha. The first one was kind of a weird whiff, but in the end, then the other ones, damn, that was so good to see.
And that's kind of sad for VP if it comes through, but hey, GameAgents still have the chance to get the out-and-out win. Flash is going to come in towards top mid, and again it's Pasha continuing the aggression up against the pistols, and Snacks sprays them all down. Again, it's only Zen left. Again, he will be finished off. And here we go. GameAgents will finally be back with a buy. That was the ecos done. The AWP will be bought. The AKs will be bought. And this is the round now that Virtus.pro need to make sure they still hold on to.
Exactly. Probably they would really enjoy at least winning that match against probably one of the biggest teams in that Group C. But as we see, Bialy standing very and fairly close to it. Flame hitting GabeSon quite massively. Flashbangs are coming in, but now it's just time for GameAgents to decide to do something. And that spray, well done from GabeSon, getting a lot of damage onto Neo, but it is not enough. Another flashbang coming in, and GameAgents, they need to readjust their setup. Do they want that destination to be B?
I mean, they thought they did to start the round, but you can of course see now Virtus.pro have got Pasha ready to rotate over fairly quickly, and Virtus.pro themselves were competing for Banana, so GameAgents are certainly going to think twice about the B push, and in fact, looks like they might group up back towards A. Snacks was in towards apartments, but he's gone back to balcony to watch in towards short. And with this AWP, it's a very tight angle, but if he could get this first kill just to slow down the push, that would do a lot, especially with Taz also being in pit. Not sure they'd expect these players to be in these particular positions, so with 30 seconds left, what do GameAgents have in their locker? But Bialy is also rotating over to A. He could get a lot of info here for the team. 23 seconds, they have to go now.
And as you said, they have to go now as Bialy just looks at the wrong point of time at the right point. But as we've seen, he didn't realize that the players pushed around. Taz getting taken down, so it's got to come to just Bialy as well as Snacks to do something really quickly. Flash. He finds Bialy at least, but Snacks with the AWP lethal. What kind of shot was that from Snacks? We have seen already today that he can do some insane wall banks, or at least aim for the right positions, but he can continue to do so. Close to Flash. And that's already the round. 14-15. Who expected that, Alex? They think twice right now, GameAgents. No reason to throw this away. Bialy taking a lot of aggression right here. Hiding himself behind that smoke is the right approach. The question is, how much do they actually take care of that spot right now, GameAgents? Will they check it, or will they just rather walk past? As Neo comes with the flashbangs. Now they're coming, and here comes a great spray. Neo does it, and same goes here for the teammates. 15-15. GameAgents don't pick a single victory, and there it will be Virtus.pro actually gathering that 15th round.